Hey my wandering wanderers, today we're going to be doing a reading for the sign of Scorpio. Please note that this is an energetic reading from the perception of the astrological sign. Please note that everyone has all signs within their chart, so if you have questions about other aspects within your life, you can always check the other star signs if needed. That being said, the premise of this reading is to offer insight and awareness towards remediating this energy that needs some TLC. Please note that the chakra deck is going to be used for energetic remediation, while the tarot deck is going to be used for additional insight and awarenesses of this energy. So pretty much I'm going to say something and resonance might dredge something up. If you resonate with this information, great. If you don't resonate, thank you for your time. Scorpio, I desire, right? Dear Universe, please seek a clear channel for your guidance. Dear Universe, please seek a clear channel for your guidance for the sign of Scorpio. Dear Universe, please seeking a clear channel for your guidance underneath the star sign of Scorpio, I desire. Please seeking a clear channel for your guidance underneath the star sign of Scorpio, I desire. Right on, let us come through. Alright, Scorpio, what do you got going on the month of May? What you got going on? What is it that you desire, and what is it that you need to revisit, remediate, so you can understand what it is that you're desiring? Alright, one more. Alright, Scorpio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so Scorpio, from the perception of compassion, we have something that we don't know about this perfection that pertains to this unknown perception of mysticism that has to do with something, that has to do with the feeling that we're working through, simultaneously speaking. This pertains to this perception of forgiveness when it comes to this awareness of this abundance and something we don't know about this prayer that someone might be aware of. Simultaneously speaking, on the flip side, when it comes to this awareness of this prayer, someone might want to become aware of this abundance that's out here, or something about this abundance that they're not aware of when it pertains to, it's like something about the awareness of this prayer and how it pertains to understanding this awareness of this abundance. Something about, it's like, it's the forgiveness card. There's something you don't know about this perception of forgiveness when it comes to this unknown, feeling of perseverance, when it comes to this perception of mysticism that is quantified as a perfect foundation. Scorpio, I'm not sure what to tell you when it comes to this energy, because it's clear as day there's hope for something to be abundant, but this is something that you really need to be aware of. Simultaneously speaking, Scorpio, you might really want to take a moment to become aware of what this perception is that needs forgiveness. And why is it persevering through this, and like, understand this perception of forgiveness, but also take the time to recognize where these feelings of perseverance are located. Simultaneously speaking, when it comes to this perception of mysticism, the framework is great. So whatever it is that you're foundationally working on, it should be like there's something that you have to understand. The foundation of it is perfect, especially when it comes to understanding this perception of mysticism, but maybe you have to understand what's this feeling of perseverance and why someone might need to understand this perception of forgiveness. I'm not sure. It just seems like, Scorpio, there's some perspectives that are over here that need to be taken into consideration. Like, what does mysticism mean to you and that perception of it? Like, what does it mean to you and what is your perception of it? But also, what does forgiveness mean to you and what is your perception of it? Also, take the time to recognize what is this prayer that you might be aware of, or what is this abundance and how are you aware of it, especially when it pertains to what's affiliated with this energy and why this energy needs to be revisited, okay? Let's go ahead and pull additional insight and awareness towards this energy, Scorpio. Go ahead and pull additional insight and awareness for this energy and how it pertains to what it is that we desire. Scorpio. Scorpio. Alright. Almost. Oop, okay. Feminine energy is showing up right now. Okay, so Scorpio, current base energy for this stuff is Princess of Swords in reverse. So something that you have to understand about this experience, especially when it comes to these truths that are coming through. There's something about this that you're gonna have to understand. Yes, it is a challenge, but it's please take a moment to be mindful of the physical experience and how you become aware of these truths. Overall, there is energy surrounding perfection, or something we don't know that's perfect, and something we don't know about this perception of mysticism. So when it comes to understanding this thing that's foundationally perfect, there's a need to pay attention to the experience of your feminine energies. By taking time to understand the experience of your own feminine energies and how they're working, it should help you recognize this physical foundation and why it might be quantified as perfect for you, Scorpio. Also, we have over here, surrounding this bottom part of perfection and mysticism, Ace of Coins in reverse. So something about this will help us recognize whatever it is that we're physically doing. We also have the Hierophant, so taking time to recognize this, the perception of this lesson will help us recognize what we're actually communicating from a foundational perception. And in turn, this will help people recognize these core elements and how they move in a physical experience, which will then help people recognize why they are, help people recognize and become aware of the fact of why they are emotionally unhappy, or also taking time for people to recognize and become aware of what they need to have that end goal physical fulfillment, and why they need to really take the time and effort to persevere through it. It's like, it sounds super weird or like mystical jargon, but when you take the time to recognize what this, take the time to recognize what the emotional fulfillment would be, it will help you identify what this feeling that you really need to persevere through. And this should probably help you recognize the perception that you might need for yourself to forgive yourself, so you can actually continue that way. But also, we have the Queen of Coins down here, somewhere between forgiveness and abundance. Queen of Coins is something for people to take the time to recognize the physical perceptions of what they're standing from. So you say you're blah, but the real question is, what are you physically doing to show for it? If you say that I am emotionally present, what are you physically doing to become emotionally present? What is that perception, if that makes sense? At least that's what I'm pulling from the Queen of Coins, or pulling that perception from this Queen of Coins. Overall, Scorpio, there is foundational elements that are here. There's a lot of, there's a balance between foundational stuff, things to be aware of, and experiences. There's also a lot of perspectives, or actually there's a little bit more perspectives to pay attention to. So pay attention to what the lesson is and that perception. Pay attention to what this mysticism is and the forgiveness is, and those perceptions. But also take the time to recognize your own perceptions of what it is that you're physically doing. This should help you recognize whatever it is that you got going on, how you can strive for it. But yeah, that being said, symbolism is meant to understand the energies of situations. So if anyone take these symbolistic statements literal or negative, don't be surprised when the evil eye shows up. Please realize that it's important to experience this information and discern it for yourself. Peace be with you. Namaste. Thank you for your candor and have a nice day.